is what I need. All right, Max. Here we go. Uh, it's so incredible. Or not, Max. Let's see, Max. I'm losing my mind. Okay. You get to watch a product designer take a personality test, and that product designer might be uh, tracking finally. So it's so incredible to finally be understood. Only 10 minutes to get a freakishly accurate description of who you are and why you do things the way you do. That is, wow, that is heavy. But we got, oh, look, hey, this is fun. I like how I sense that these colors here are going to associate and tie with. So this is how I see colors. Um, Analysts. So I bet that they have a theme for this guy being a persona for whatever analysts are. And then diplomats, I don't know what's going on here with these. I bet these are personality types. This is just an impression test kind of a thing. So this is going to be whoever this is the analyst. Whoever this is, I don't know, these greens, maybe they're both diplomats. This is the Sentinel, and then this is the Explorer. And I don't know how to explain this, but I feel like the test is already spoiled. I don't know how to explain that, but I feel like even just based on the information that I can get from this and I feel like they just spoiled the test. That what they need to do is just black and white it because now I feel like I can't even take this because I already know what they're doing. This stinks. So I don't even want to. I feel like I've already read it, which sucks, but bummer. So I already feel like I've figured this thing out, and I just took an impression test, Lindsay. Or I'm sorry, Max. This sucks. Um, Personality types, understand others. Yeah, that's all I do is understand people, understand your team. Yeah, that's all I do. See what others have to say. Oh, okay. So this is not home David. This is the world David. And I think just really figure out that ADHD and you're going to be good. Curious how accurate we are about you. Yeah, I know this is probably going to be really accurate. I know exactly what we're doing here. Let's jump in. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't because I just don't know what this personality test is. But typically when I do these, I stretch the gamut because I spin myself up. Like I think about the world one way and then I think about my family the other way. And so when I take these, that's kind of what I never know how to take these. So I'm just gonna take this as the not the home guy. I'm gonna take it as the guy that goes out and does work and goes and does life. And I know that sounds crazy because I do work and life at home. That's all I do at home. And I'm done explaining. Here we go. Take the test. Free personality test. Nearest type explorer. That's registered. Why is that registered? I don't know. That's not important. That's not something I have to focus on. That's the thing is I just focus on stuff that I mean I already know. I don't know how to explain it, but I just already know. Do I need to do reports and pros? So yeah, this is a I already know what this is. Okay, you regular. Okay, here we go. So we're already starting this. This is cool. Let me just try to be present. Free personality test. Complete the test. Be yourself and answer honestly to find out your personality type. View. Okay, so I understand the structure of it. I actually am really excited to see what I am, and I hope it doesn't sound like I'm being patronizing. It's just like I think I just see things a little bit differently. So. Okay, complete the test. Be yourself and answer honestly to find out your personality type. View detailed results. Learn how your personality type influences many areas of your life. Let me read that again. View detailed results. Learn how your personality type influences. This is going to be cool. I'm so excited to do this. Be yourself and answer honestly to find out your personality. Yeah, I do that all the time, and I don't think people understand that I'm not joking, and I'm actually just being serious. Complete the test. Be yourself and answer. Yeah, I'll do that. View detailed results. Learn how your personality type. Yeah, that would be so cool. Unlock your potential. Hey, I think I'm kind of entering that phase of my life now, just organically and by accident, and it's confusing a lot of people. So grow into the person you want to be without your optional premium suite. Oh, are you trying to just you're just trying to upgrade me into buying. That's so emotionally manipulative. It's like, yeah, yeah, and then hey, we're just trying to sell you a product with your optional premium suite. Did I just read that wrong? Unlock your grow into the person you want to be with your optional. Yeah, so I mean, this is just emotional manipulation into I bet there's going to be, hey, want to learn more? Credit card. It's just like this stuff seems so obvious to me, but like I am really interested in this stuff, and then this just stuff bums me out because it's like this is really cool. This is really cool. This is obvious capitalism that sucks, but I'm really interested in this. This makes me want to close my computer. But anyway, you regularly make new friends. I make friends every anytime I talk to somebody. It doesn't matter this is insane, but like I was just in Williamsburg, Virginia, and my family was thinking I was spinning out because I worry so deeply about people. But so yes, I'm going to just say I agree because I'm just telling you there's just going to be anecdotes that flow into my head like crazy. I make new friends all the time. I was just at Virginia Beach with my family. I forgot my sunscreen. It's important for me to take sun because I worry about my skin. I worry about skin cancer. So everyone's like 15, 30 is fine. I was like, no, I've got 50 in the car. I'm gonna go take some. And so we were walking back, or like they were basically at the beach. I was like, no, I'm gonna go get my 50. And they were like, no, no, don't worry, it's fine. I was like, I feel like I'm just defending myself. I'm saying I want 50. I'm gonna go get my 50. So I ran back and they were upset because they thought I was being too much, but I'm just like, guys, we're at a beach. So I ran back to the car, got into a sweat, grabbed my sunscreen, and then as I was heading, and maybe that internalized like, guys, everything's fine. I bet they were just like, yeah, sure, go ahead, David. But I just internalized like, ugh, ugh. So I was just feeling pressure. I raced back to my car, got my 50, and as I was coming back, I saw this poor homeless woman. She was in between these two dumpsters and she like I could just see that she was just trying to get away from these bugs and I'm like lady, if you just got away from the dumpsters, the bugs are for the dumpster, not for you. And but I could also tell that she wasn't in the sun, like she was just baking in the sun, and she had sores all over her. And I just felt so bad. I just wanted to help her, and so like I could see my family going to the beach, and I just see this woman who's like, I could just make a couple of adjustments and you'd be fine. And so. I was like, I'm sorry, miss. My name's David. Can I help? Can I help you with anything? She's like, well, these bugs are just bothering me. And I was like, well, you know what? I actually think if we moved right over here, they would go away. And so I just like helped her pick up a couple of her things and she moved over and I got her into some shade and she's like, this is so much better. Thank you so much. And I was like, yeah, that's fine. I was like, I have some sunscreen right here. But then I felt bad giving her sunscreen. She was like, well, keep the bugs on. I was like, I think we've already solved the bug problem, but I think you just need some sunscreen because you were just sitting in the sun. She was like, oh, I don't know. And I don't know if she has skin cancer. I have just answered one question of do you regularly make new friends? Yeah, I think I made a friend and I hope I helped that woman just understand that you shouldn't stand next to a dumpster. This might take me 14 hours to take. I don't know. Complex and novel ideas excite you more than simple and straightforward ones. Give me the most insane concept and I will solve it very quickly. Give me a very simple, easy one, and I will spin it up into a complex one. I have to have it complex. So let me read this again. Complex and novel ideas excite you more than so. I'm going to say, yeah, I agree. You usually feel more persuaded by what resonates emotionally with you than by factual arguments. Ugh, no, this one is, man, I'm going to be right in the middle because I feel like a lot of people are like, fuck your feelings. And a lot of people don't consider feelings enough. Um, life is people think too much Democrat and Republican, left versus right, yin versus yang. There's always one perspective, and if you flip to the other side of that screen, there's a complete other perspective of that problem. So if you are looking at something, whether it's emotion, whether it's anything, it's a 360 angle and I don't care about left versus right. I want to know everything about it and then I'll make a decision. So you just feel more, I don't know. I'm just right in the middle. Or at least that's why I feel. Your living and working spaces are clean and organized. Oh God, I want them clean and organized, but they are not. So I'm going to say disagree. You usually stay calm even under a lot of pressure. Mega agree. I can do this to a level that you would not believe. You find the idea of networking or promoting yourself to strangers very daunting. Oh my God. If I let people know how remarkable my mind is, whew, that would be terrifying. Except now I'm starting to not let it be, and that's fun. Next. Oh my God, I'm only 10% done with this, and they said it was going to take 10 minutes. I'm just going to blow through this now. You prioritize and plan tasks effectively, often completing them well before the deadline. People's stories are and emotions speak louder to you than numbers and data. Well, you like to use, I'm sorry, I'm going to stop with the whatever I'm doing. You like to use organizing tools like scheduling. Oh my God, yes, please give me every list that helps. Give me a system and I'll work it till you can not believe. I'll spin you a galaxy if you can just give me a one that makes sense to me. Even a small mistake can cause you to doubt and oh my goodness, if I make one mistake, I overthink. Uh, yeah, that's the big agree. You feel comfortable just walking up to someone you find interesting and yes, you are not too interested in discussions about various interpretations of create. Are you kidding me? Give me that sauce. I want all the friction. I want to poke you, needle you. Let me know. Ugh. The friction is where the sauce is. Anyway, you prioritize facts over people's feelings when determining a course of I don't even feel like I need to explain this. You often allow the day to unfold without any. Can you imagine? That's the goal, or I don't even know how to answer this question. You often allow to the day to. I don't know. I don't know how to even process this question. You rarely worry about whether to make a good impression on people you meet. Some of these are so like hilarious to me. It's like I'm either going to be dead left, dead right, or dead middle. I'm not gonna. I don't know what this means for me personally. Maybe I'm a psychopath. You enjoy participating in a team. Oh my God, give me my team all day. You enjoy experimenting with new and untested approaches. Oh my gosh, that's all I want to do. You prioritize being sensitive. Oh, this is an interesting one. You prioritize being sensitive over being completely honest. Oh my God. That's at first I was going to be this. I wonder if I go back and read these middle ones more carefully, I would just have a solid answer. You prioritize being sensitive over being, oh my God, yes. I there are a mountain of feelings that I have not expressed because I just want to keep the vibes going. Here we go. You actively seek out new experiences and knowledges. Oh my gosh. There's a new hobby. Please tell me about it. You are prone to worrying that things you enjoy solitary hobbies or activities more than group ones. You enjoy it. Man, I shouldn't send this video or do anything with this video. You enjoy solitary hobbies or activities more than group ones. Uh, I like being alone. That one I actually do like right in the middle. You cannot imagine yourself writing. Oh my God. I'm a storyteller. That's who I've discovered that I am is I'm a storyteller. I'm actually writing a story called The Storyteller. Uh, the favor efficiency. Oh my God. Yes, please. In that sense, F your feelings. Do you? Yes. See, that's the thing that this is shifting right now. I think this is what's confusing everybody is this is shifting. So this might actually be the first one where I'm in disagreement with you, Brian. This is where it's shifting. This is, I think, what's confusing everybody. Shift. This I actually don't know. I think so. In disagreement, you prioritize proving your point. You know what? I need to be. I'm just gonna put right in the middle. But I haven't figured this out. That one's really confusing to me. Usually wait for others to introduce themselves first at social gatherings. Um, this is also a range that's changing right now. So I'm just gonna put myself. Yeah. Mm. This is another one. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Ooh, this is another one that once I find the right tooling, I don't want to overthink it. Another one, tooling, moving, kind of moving, which is scary. Kind of moving, which is scary. But right now, in this moment, used to be now, actually used to be now. Oh wait, you avoid making phone. I'm sorry. You avoid making phone calls. It was I used to, but now it's I used to be. I don't know. You enjoy exploring unfamiliar ideas and viewpoints. Yes, geez, give me your ideas. Connect with people. Yes, please. This is starting to change. It depends on the mood. If I'm working, then please don't disrupt me. If I'm being creative, please disrupt me. And my lines are blurred there because that's both for me. I'm supposed to be creative, so oh my God. Well, I think this is a big range. Let me read this. Your emotions. This used to be here. I now believe that they are here. And that's current. As of literally a month ago, I would have put here. Well, I'm almost exhausted because I already know what this is doing. But when making decisions, you focus more on how the affected people might feel. Oh, I'm already so exhausted with words because words exhaust me. When making decisions, you focus more on how the affected people might feel than on what is the most logical or efficient. This is a range, and I want most logic and most efficient. So whatever that is, I'm already done with this, but I just have to read this to understand it. You focus more on how the affected people might feel. These are blinking. I need this to stop blinking. Stop, stop. Okay, so when making decisions, you focus more on how the affected people. I feel like my brain short wires sometimes when I have big thoughts. You focus more on how the affected people feel. So this is, I understand what this is asking, and this is a hard question, but can I make a tough decision? Is yes. And I used to be so anxious about that, but now I feel like it's all I want to do. But I'm so nervous about that my brain is glitching on this question. So when making decisions, you focus more on how the affected people might feel than on what is, yeah. So I used to agree with this, but now I disagree with this. You focus more on, yeah. I mean, efficiency. We're a team. We're going forward. If you are not performing, and I thought I was, yeah. I mean, you gotta get your shit. You gotta get it done. Your personal work style is closer to spontaneous bursts of energy than work. I feel so seen. Uh, I don't know. People are. People are crazy, not crazy. People are so different. It's so amazing, this world that we live in. You feel more drawn to busy, bustling. Nah, depends on what I'm doing. Decision feels right. Uh, it's gonna be arranged, depends on the situation. Oh, thank God, I'm almost done. You often feel overwhelmed. Or more likely. Oh, I didn't even read. I don't know. See, here's the thing. Also, I don't know if you noticed this, but these are still active. You can change them, but they're recording your first impression. But then also, if you change it, they probably have a pattern or a logic of like, oh, they answered this question first this way, then second this way, then third this way, and that will. So if you bounce around, this is going to skew your results. I'm sure that feels easy for me to understand. I hope people, I don't know if people understand that, but that is so obvious to me. Like you are most likely to rely on emotional intuition than logical reasoning when making a choice. So I still feel like I don't even answer that. I haven't answer that question because I know that I've already skewed my data because the more I bounce this around, the more that the algorithm that determines my 16 personalities thing, it's it's now reflecting um skewed results because they think they're being cute, but this is actually just bad UI. This is bad design because it's, I mean, maybe there's subconscious of like, I really meant to click this, but like, I literally was just, I'm a page dragger. So I click things that I don't mean to click all the time. So this is probably going to skew my results, but you are more likely to rely on emotional intuition than logical reasoning to make your choice. I disagree with this wholeheartedly. So that's going to skew because they're going to well, hopefully the violent jump from agree will course correct the adult. But I just don't know how sophisticated this thing is. You struggle you struggle with deadlines? Yeah, I think you might understand why I struggle with deadlines. You feel confident with that things will work out for you. This is a scale. And man, I hope things work out for me. I used to be here. I'm working on this. This is one where I'm really contemplating for the first time. I hope it's here. I want it to be here, but I feel like I'm making progress. So, I am male. See results. I'm a debater and okay, I'm purple. That's interesting. I don't know what any of this means, but I hope you enjoyed the show. Model AI model, the advanced model. Hope you enjoyed that show. Hope you're not too disappointed. Bye.